Hi Virgo, welcome back. So Virgo, this is going to be your you versus them reading. I'm going to go back and forth between you and the person you may be connecting with. Keep in mind it's a general reading, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And if it does resonate, awesome. Let me know in the comments down below. So as I was preparing for your reading, Virgo, I felt like a downturn in the energy. And I was getting messages about an important discussion or needing an important conversation or something about that being highlighted during, I feel April, May time frame, but, you know, take it as it resonates. And they were showing me vehicles. And that could literally be highlighting vehicles or cars, but on a symbolic note, it talked about movement, right? And movement forward, kind of like the chariot energy in tarot. And so I feel like there's some sort of movement or a release happening during this time frame for you, Virgo. And now I don't believe in coincidences, and I had to restart this reading 3 times. 3 times, which usually I never restart them. It is what it is. But it's like I kept second guessing my intro or yeah, so there's something about that going on too, right? It's like the second guessing in the energy or feeling like you need to revise something, or I should say that differently, or I get a lot of like careful consideration energy here as well, like carefully choosing your words or how you want to state something, Virgo. So let's see, overall energy, I got out Saturn, and this card reminds me of Virgo energy. So this is a very, can be a very disciplined energy, very down-to-earth type of vibe. It talks about self-control and ambitions, restraints, but it also can talk about difficulties and being too rigid and needing to ease up a little bit. So finding a fine balance there between the two, I feel, will be important. And then you have the 6 of Cups showing up for you, and the person you're connecting to has the 3 of Wands. So this card is all about emotional support, needing that or wanting that or providing that for someone. This card is all about action, preparation, making moves. So I feel like I have a song coming through. I'll come back to it. I feel like you're starting the reading coming out in a more emotional energy, and this person's coming out in this more action-oriented energy. So it'd be interesting to see, you know, how this pans out. And sorry, to go back, the song that they were giving me was I Like the Way You Move. I don't know who sings it. Hey, baby, you know, maybe you like the way someone moves, or they like the way you move. I don't know. Let's see. So now we're going to go into the recent past, what led up to the now, your perception of each other, how you genuinely feel underneath it all, and the most likely future outcome. So, Virgo, recent past energy for my Virgos, what led up to the now, the Strength card, the 9 of Wands, the King of Wands, and the 6 of Wands. So, okay, I'm going to come back to it, but I'm getting all kinds of crazy messages, guys. For some of you, there's a lot of attraction going on, physical attraction between you and someone else, or how someone feels about you, because I'm getting some messages like that. Yes, but okay. So I was getting I like the way you move, and then I was getting like almost this desirous, like sexual energy. And I can't tell if it's coming from the Virgo or the cross watcher, but there's definitely some sacral chakra kundalini stuff going on, or at least there was in the past, okay? Or somebody maybe needs to unblock the sacral chakra. You know, take it as it resonates. But okay, so I feel like in the past, it's been hard for you to lower your guard, right? Because I just get a sense of like, you're just not going to lower your defenses for anyone, you know, only if you feel like it's the right person, right situation. And I feel like as a Virgo, that's very much a Virgo trait to kind of like, y'all don't settle, okay? Some zodiac signs, they'll settle for, you know, anyone that shows them attention. But Virgos are, and you know this about yourself, Virgo, are usually very choosy about their partners. And you really got to fit the bill, you know what I mean? And you really got to trust them as well. And, you know, you're not just going to give yourself over to anyone. So I feel like this picky, choosy energy coming up here, Virgo, for you. And I'm getting it as your energy, but it could be the person you're connecting with. Take it as it resonates. I just feel like this is like, I know what's worth dropping my walls for, and I know what's not. You know what I mean? Like, I know what's up. And being in this position, or, you know, picky, choosy. That's what I heard. So, and there's been some sort of success here as well. And yet, okay, and I'm just going to say this, and don't be mad at me because, hey, there's no judgment. Some of y'all, yeah, you were doing good, looking good, but you don't got to be egotistical or cocky about it. You know what I mean? Especially if you're a masculine Virgo. Because I just want to say, like, I'm getting this type of energy of like, if I want it, I have it, you know, or if like I want you, I'll have you, you know, and it's very assertive, but it's also a little bit borderline cocky, you know. And again, I feel this is more masculine energy. Of course, you could be a female Virgo with a lot of masculine energy, you know. Or you could be dealing with the masculine like that, but take it as it resonates. So let's see the person you're connecting with. Ooh, I just noticed I had a card missing, hanging out over there. All right, person you're connecting to. What is their recent past? Six of Swords. Four of Swords. The Moon, and the Four of Wands. So Virgo, whoever you're connecting with here, I feel like this person in the recent past has done some deep diving, okay, into their own emotions, into what makes them feel stable, maybe placing a lot of emphasis on their privacy or their home or their family. I get an emotionally detached type of vibe from this person, and it's because they, I feel like, been laser focused on, you know, the areas of their life that I just mentioned, and maybe even this hidden or secretive energy around them as well, like things being held hush hush and not freely letting you know maybe even how they felt in the past. And they were doing this to get some sort of stability in their life or in their heart before acting on something, all right? And I don't know why I'm getting the word serenity, but I am. Take it or leave it. So let's see perception. Now keep in mind, perception is in the eye of the beholder. So it may be how you see it, but it may not be how they see it, but we'll start there. So perception. Perception. The Ten of Swords, the Six of Pentacles. Three of Cups, and the Death and Rebirth card, which is funny because this is the card I put back into the deck that I said was over there. It's a Scorpio energy for some of you. You could have that in your chart, be dealing with one. But it's like, wow, holy cow, Virgo. Whew. There's a song coming through. It says, I paid my dues. It's gone now. I paid my dues. Some of you feel like you've paid your dues, meaning like you feel you've paid the price for something already. Maybe you felt like you paid your karma. Some of you paid your debt, or you need to pay your debt off. I don't know. But something about that here. There's been some major changes, okay? And I feel like it has to deal with not just this relationship, but the relationship with yourself. It's almost going through like a deep transmutation of the ego, of who you used to be, because they're giving me a song now. Somebody that I used to know. So it's like, some of you, it's like, whoever you were in the past is just somebody that you used to know, but it's not who you are now, or maybe who you're becoming. And this is interesting. See, now I've gotten this message for you before, Virgo, of like not wanting other people, or maybe this person, to judge you from your past, because that's not who you are anymore. And wanting to be seen, all right, as who you are now. And yet it's like the past haunts you anyways. Nothing is more frustrating than doing a lot of inner work on yourself and knowing that you're different, and other people still treating you like the old version of you. That's frustrating. You know what I mean? Like, and I feel like that frustration here. And again, it may not be at all related to this person, but it's here. You know what I mean? So when it comes to how you see this person, you may have, you know, this connection may have gone through many changes, many changes or endings, only for it to come right back or bounce right back or reconcile again, you know? There just seems to be a lot of fluctuation here, or fluctuations in the emotions around the connection, if nothing else. So what is this person's perception then of the connection? Holy cow. 7 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles. Well, there's some trust issues here. That's for certain. Queen of Swords. What's this? Thought I saw a card flip. So they're not wanting to give me a card yet, because I'm going to read what I have out. Wow. So, Virgo, there is definitely an issue with trust. Somebody feeling like there's hidden motives, or, you know, that they're giving me a very specific song, but you didn't have to cut me out. Acted like I was nothing. Somebody could have cut someone out, all right, because of this inability to trust. And then I'm getting also the surroundings, not trusting the surroundings. There's like a very suspicious, paranoid type of energy showing up, and it's on this person's side. So either they're giving those vibes off, or you are, and that's how they see you. What else? Maybe because you've been through a lot. Oh, I just put it together in my mind what it is. Give me one more card. Come on, validate this for me. I heard no validation. Okay, so what the heck? That's what it is, Virgo. This person does not trust that you are who you say you are. You know, they're still seeing you through the eyes of the past, or what occurred in the past, or maybe even seeing through the eyes of their own past and issues with maybe relationships and trust. That's why I'm getting that message. Can I get a card now? Thank you. 3 of Wands. Yeah, so they may have placed some distance here emotionally, or you might be at a physical distance from this person. Like, I feel like this person watches you closely, Virgo. And, or they've taken the time to examine the situation. Okay, but maybe from afar, or maybe after some distance here. And again, this can be vice versa, right? Like, you could have certainly placed distance as well if you didn't trust, but take it as it resonates. Let's go into the emotional space. How's Virgo feeling? Justice. The Magician, the Empress. Wow. The Knight of Swords, 2 of Cups. So, Virgo, person you are, or sorry, in the emotional space, here's you trying to get balance here. Manifesting what? The birth of a new version of yourself. Some of you are wanting to manifest quite literally a baby. All right, but you're going to know. And if your first reaction was hell no, then that ain't for you. Okay, so that's only for those of you who actually want that. But it's like manifesting the Empress. Some of you want to manifest the Empress or the Empress energy, which is like this soft, caring, patient, communicative, considerate, compassionate energy. Maybe you want a partner like that, or you want to see this out of this person. Like, those are the qualities I feel like you're looking for right now. Someone that brings you peace, not chaos. But you know, they say, Virgo, in order to attract that, you must first become the peace, right? Because you attract what you are, what you have going on internally. Now, some of y'all, like I said, you have learned from the past. You have gone through some sort of ego transmutation. Yeah, it's been a little bit of a back and forth, but you've come to some sort of understanding or balance within yourself. And now, some of you are manifesting the partner that is a match to all the traits that you want. And it may be this person, it may not. So let's see what this person's emotional space is. There it is, the card again I put back. It's more Scorpio energy for some of you, but Death and Rebirth, the Hangman, the King of Cups. Some of you are attracting a water sign. What else? Or someone, wow, who maybe is a very emotional person or has a lot of water in their chart. What is the Tower? So there's something going on here in this person's emotional self where there's major changes after gaining some sort of insight or new perspective that kind of shakes them up emotionally. And I want to know, is that good or a bad shakeup? What is this? For some reason, I'm getting messages about like, and this is unusual. Like when I was trying to clarify earlier this one, I got the message, no validation needed. And I couldn't get a card. And then when I'm trying to clarify this one, I feel like my guides are pushing me past it. Like, not that there's any withholding, but it's like, oh, okay. So like, it's because somebody needs to stop seeking validation and learn how to trust their gut, trust their intuition, That's what it is. And I feel like it's this person, but you could take it if it resonates with you. Like, I do feel like that there's like this hyper need for either validation or reassurance of something, and someone's needing to let that go. But, you know, if you've ever been in a situation where you've been tested or felt like you couldn't trust, that's a normal, almost like trauma response, you know, that's kind of hard to get away from, right? But somebody needs to do some inner work around that. And again, I feel it's this person, but it could be you. But anyways, it's like, wow, this person is really feeling deeply, by the way, thinking very deeply about, I feel the connection, but just in general, almost to the point that they get in their head and then things get confusing and they go from stable to unstable. You know, I feel like this person doesn't know what to think. They don't know how to feel. They may have tried to detach, you know, from this at some point, but it just keeps coming back around, you know. It's like there's something that just keeps coming back around here. And yeah, let's see what's going on in the hopes, Virgo. In the hopes for my Virgos. 3 of Pentacles. So I feel like in your hopes, in your heart of hearts, you know, of course you want things to work out in your favor. But you want it, but you want to feel like someone's on your side, on your wavelength. You know? This person has the Sun card, so they want to be happy, don't we all? You know, or it's like they're trying to prioritize their happiness, but yet uncertain maybe is like the path of least resistance to get there. Like what they should do to get there or to have that. What is the most likely future outcome then? Let's go to that. And of course, all of the future outcomes are based on free will. So you're in the driver's seat, no one else. But let's see what we get here for my Virgos. The World card. The Fool. The Queen of Swords. There's that 7 of Swords. I've got the 7 of Swords out twice. Okay, I'm going to clarify this in a second. You don't trust that this person knows you or understands you. Or maybe you know that there's trust issues here. Maybe you got some too. I don't know. They're giving me the song Issues by Julia something or another. But it's like there's something coming full circle here. And it feels like a new beginning, and it is. But use your discernment, because there's something that's not quite right here. And what is it? What is not quite right? It's almost like you've got a check sheet in front of you. And, you know, you're examining a person maybe. And you're like, okay, do they have that trait? Check, check, check. Like you're checking to see, you know, if they meet the mark for some of you. What is the 7 of Swords? The 2 of Wands. There's some sort of... What's this? So, there's uncertainty here as to like what the future is going to hold when it comes to this situation, this connection or commitment. It's like knowing what you want, but knowing at the same time that nothing's laid in stone just yet, and that things could go one of two ways. And while I know that's the truth, I feel like, Virgo, your guidance is to not settle for anything less than what you want anyways, to not let go of the idea that you can have what you want. Because see, some of y'all have taken this approach of like, if I just don't expect it, then I won't be disappointed. But the guidance is like, no, that works against you when it comes to law of attraction. They want you to not only expect it, but know you deserve it. And know that the universe has the wherewithal to bring it to you in many forms. What's this person's most likely future outcome? This is such an interesting reading, I swear. The Emperor. What else? Grab that card. The Emperor. Most likely future outcome. Three of Cups. The Devil. Whoa. Judgment. Page of Cups. Nine of Pentacles in the reverse flew out over here. Okay, sorry, someone's here. Distracted me. ADD. All right, so this person's most likely future outcome. Well, there's a lot of desire here. There's this person may they feel so much more than what they express. And I feel like you know this, or intuitively you know this. See, but I think that there's someone who tries to escape emotion for fear of not being able to trust. But it's not even a trust issue with other people. It's a fear of not trusting themselves. Or letting themselves down. And see now, this is the funny thing about perception. Some of y'all don't know that and you're taking it personal. Like, this person don't see me for who I am. When in reality, their issue isn't even about you at all. It's about them. Which, by the way, is always the case. Even if it's projected towards you, it's always something that stems from within. But it could be clouding their perception. Could be. But they are going through some emotional changes here that feel a little bit unsettling. But it's helping them to know exactly what it is that they want. Especially when it comes to relationships. But if it feels too much or toxic, I feel like this person will make a decision to withdraw or to pull back. It's almost like this person is afraid of the intensity of their emotion. And so they try to play it off or play it cool or minimize it. They're a minimizer. That's what it is. I knew the right words would come to me. They minimize it. They could be someone that minimizes your feelings as well, or other people's feelings. Like, you know, you don't really feel that way, or wasn't that big of a deal. You know, but they're trying to minimize something here. And I feel it's coming from a form of self-protection, but, you know, there's a lot of you that watch, so it'll be different for each of you, but just know that whatever this person presents on the surface, is just that, only the surface. Like I'm getting an image of an iceberg, you know, where on the surface it looks like just this floating piece of ice, but underneath it is like this huge island that goes all the way down like that. That's kind of what I'm feeling. Wow. All right. Wow. So let's see what the Osho Zen has to say. What else? Consciousness. The outsider. Schizophrenia. Really? Receptivity. For some of you, there's mental illness involved. You'll know if that's the case, whether that's you or someone you're connecting with. Of course, that's not going to be for all of you, but there's definitely this energy of like someone feeling like they're on the outside looking in, but they're kind of keeping themselves there energetically. The encouragement is to stay aware, stay conscious, not let this sway you. Know what you want. You've done the work on yourself, Virgo. Whether someone else sees that or not, you can't control that. However, I do feel like this person is acknowledging it, or they will acknowledge it, but they may minimalize it at first. Ah, that's what it is. They may minimalize it at first. Oh, I'm actually feeling sick to my stomach at this point. Whoo, because this is deep. All right, so let's get some guidance cards and end it there for now. Or someone's minimalizing their emotions. Like, I don't feel obsessed and totally in love. You know what I mean? Like, I just want to be friends. But, like, no, there's an obsession. You know, like something like that. Whether it's coming from you or them. That's just an example. But there's a minimalizing. I don't know how many times I can say that word, but... And I get the love card out. Okay. So, your message is love. Love is the foundation of your existence, and you're just as worthy of receiving as you are of giving. While love can be a beautiful emotion, it is equally a form of energy that propels you through life. So you're being asked to stay in a space of love, all right, and understanding and compassion for yourself, but also for others. And as you can stay consistent there, Virgo, you will attract someone who has the very qualities you've been looking for, FYI. And it may be this person, it may not be. But this person has seek. The power of spirit exists in all things. Everything is made of energy, and every single thing in your physical world contains a fragment of spirit, including you. We are all one with spirit and will be connected to one another. So this person being reminded that we are all connected and to look for the good. Look for the good in everyone. So, wow. Never a dull moment, right? Very intriguing reading. Zodiac signs you might be dealing with or have in your chart, the chart of the person you're connecting to. Leo, Pisces, Capricorn, Aries, Scorpio, Pisces, Taurus, Aries, Taurus, Libra, Scorpio, Leo. Those are the primary zodiac signs I'm seeing, and Libra, if I didn't already say that. But take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it did resonate, please do let me know in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to give me a like, share, and subscribe if you haven't yet. You can find me on Facebook and Instagram for more fun stuff, as I do go live there as well. Tarot Time with Dana. All of it linked in the description box below, as well as in the About section of my YouTube, where you can find the donation link. If you'd like to donate, you can do so there. If you like my styles, you can get them for yourself at my sister's online boutique, avasophiaco.com. Otherwise, I'm wishing you the very, very best. And until next time, my friends.